How to use cable stitches to knit Tree of Love blanket. We are going to start with row number 2. So first row is pretty easy. And then in row 2, we've knitted the stitches and we're going to start demonstration with C2R. So you see that the first 6 stitches are already done. So C2R stands for cross to right. You're going to need a cable needle, or you can use an extra set of circulars. So you slip a stitch onto that needle and hold it in the back of your knitting. And then the next stitch, just a regular knit. Okay, so we've knitted that stitch. Now we are going to move the stitch on the cable needle in such a way that you can knit that stitch off the needle. And so this is how you do C2R, cross to right. Then it's just 2 regular purl stitches. And as you have noticed, the cable needle I'm using here is a different size. It really doesn't matter what size you're using for your cable needle in this particular example. We are now going to do T4F. So 4 means you're working with total of 4 stitches, and F means the stitches are going to stay in front of you. So we've slipped 2 stitches onto the cable needle and it stays in front of you. The next 2 stitches is just purl. So you're purling 2 stitches. And now we are ready to work with the stitches on the cable needle. In this case, it's just 2 knit stitches. So make sure, always check, make sure your yarn is in the right direction. So knit and then another knit. So next we have C4F, cable for front. We are going to need the cable needle again. So slip 2 stitches onto the cable needle. Again, we are keeping it in front of you. So knit 2 stitches off of your left needle. And now knit the 2 stitches off of the cable needle. So next we have T4B, so twist 4 back. So slip 2 stitches onto the cable needle. Because it's B, we're going to hold it in the back. So knit 2 stitches from the left needle and then purl 2 stitches off of the cable needle. So change the direction for purl, and this is just a regular purl stitch and then another purl. Then we have 2 regular purls. And here we have C2R, cross to right. So one stitch on the cable needle, hold it in the back, knit one stitch from the left needle, knit the stitch off of the cable needle, and then we're finishing the row with 2 purls followed by 4 knits. So make sure you check the direction. This is a purl. The yarn is in front of you. Purl, purl. Change the direction and 4 knit stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just completed row number 2. Row 3 is easy. It's just knits and purls. And here we are going to demonstrate how to do row 4. So we've done all the stitches up to C4B. So you can do it. Those are easy, just knit and purls. So now we're coming to C4B, cable 4 back. And here I'm going to show you how to do it without a cable needle. Just use your finger. So if you don't have a cable needle, you can do it without it. Just it takes a little bit of practice. So you're holding the stitches on your finger and you're knitting. So you are knitting the 2 stitches off of the left needle. And now take the stitches off of your finger and slip them back onto the left needle. And now you can knit them. And depending on which cable stitch you're using, sometimes I use my index finger when they're staying in the back. If they were to stay in the front, I would use my thumb. So just kind of experiment. So in this case, we have 2 sets of C4B. So this is the second set. Again, I'm slipping the stitches onto my finger and then knitting 2 stitches, then slipping those stitches back onto the left needle. Then you knit them. Okay, and the rest of the row is just knits and purls. And you can see the beginning of this beautiful cable stitch.